everybody, so today I'm going to do a makeup thing and I'm going to make use of all of my makeup items that I have and then show you guys the look that I'm going for. Today I'll have two looks that I'm going to show you, and first off we always use this one. So this is Misha BB cream. It's a perfect cover. Even I saw on TikTok that people use it, and it's got SPF too, so it protects you from the sun. And I think people like this because of how fair it makes me. And I don't comment on how it really helps me remove my acne, because I'm not particular with any makeup brands or anything that really covers my imperfections, because I'm okay with how I look. But this one is kind of cool because, and before I start, I always use my hands for makeup because I just cannot keep up with brushes and it having a lot of fur, and I have to clean it. It's just I'm really lazy, so then I use my hands to blend it out. But this is kind of good because, as you can see on my skin, it is making my skin more fair than it should, which if you wanna go for this kind of look of being fair and not being so tan, for me, I'm naturally not also fair. I have a white skin, but it's also kind of golden. So then with this BB cream, it's just number 21. If you buy it, then you can go for this fair look that it always gives me. I have this really red dot here, so when I cover it up, it actually does cover the redness. So, and that's why people really recommend this product. So it doesn't have this thing for years, and I don't know if it's expired, but I'm using it anyway because I used it a lot even recently this year, and my skin is okay. I don't break out in anything. It's 4:47 p.m. and the birds are out, so there's birds chirping, and it just rained, so it's kind of cool because I feel, and it is true that in December it is the wettest month, and it always kind of tends to rain here in Singapore, so that's how the birds are chirping in the background noise, if you can hear it. Then I also recently found out that I can actually, make my eyebrows neater, and I go for just the natural eyebrow shaving thing, and I only aim for this year to be gone. I don't have any history of going to a brow salon or getting my brows done, so I just use it myself to tidy out the hairs below. And I think my style is that it is just having no hairs here, and the rest is I let it be because I don't know how actually to really do my eyebrows. And then for the next step, we actually have this one, and it is called Your Glam eyeliner and Tokyo Girls collection. So it's actually brown. Then I got surprised, because usually for eyeliners I would use color, but I accidentally chose the wrong color that day. So then I decided to do this on my brows, which I think I went to overdo this brow, so it's kind of shorter than the other one. So it's just my style. And what I do with this is I make my brows go upwards so it looks natural, and then at the end I would just make a straight line and try to draw the edges also, so it does look like a brow. That's my eyebrow. So actually, it's got like little hairs. So I do this, and then I just make it have that shape. I used to do brows with just eyeshadow powder, but now I just do this with the eyeliner. I still find it hard to kind of get it like perfect because it looks not the same, but I tried. So the next step that I do is to Sephora Wonderful Wishes. It's a eyebrow palette, an eyeshadow palette, and then it got different colors, and it's actually glittery. This is the one that's not glittery, so then it kind of makes your eyes just pop. Today I'm going to use two looks for two different types of makeup style I'm doing, and I'm going to use all glitter for this one. So then I'm going to use all the glitters here, and I would go for the golds this time. So this is actually kind of goldish, and then I just put it on my eyebrow, my eye upstairs, and then I use the other side also. And there's like 3 different types of golden, so I want to like blend it all in, because I just like to kind of like mix the same kind of shades around. And this one also, just basically blending it in. As usual, I would love to add a sparkle here, and with that I use Glow Getter by Wild Glow. So it's also very shiny, and I like to put it in the corner of my eyes. So it does give you a kind of like pop in the corner of your eye. There's this really noisy bird that keeps making the repetitive sound, so you can bear with me, or you can mute your audio if you want to continue watching. So this is also like a highlighter, and then I would just use this for like my cheeks also, to kind of like make my cheeks pop. It's not really visible, but still putting it there, because I don't really think I'm that skinny, and then my face is naturally chubby, so then also I put it on my nose, obviously, the tip of my nose. I tend to put it below here too. I found a way of doing makeup, so it might be a bit weird on how like my forehead is, having highlighter, but that is the way that you can make your own face kind of glow. So now that we use golden, I'm thinking that I should also use 2 different colors for my under of my eyelids. So if you ever like use a brush for your eye shadows, then I think it is like good to like have an even blend. So then I have gold upstairs and below. So it really does kind of make your eye colors more striking. So it's just perfect if you want to have like a unique look, which I'm also always going for, because I just do makeup as my own kind of relaxation, and just everything glittery that I'm going for today. Next up is the eyeliner. So I do eyeliner in just one line. Then I also have this thing called Stay Wild by Kevin and Coco. So it is a 4-color blusher palette, and if you use a brush for this, it will be good. So with my glitter today, I want to also add color to my face. So now we have 4 colors. I always like the most lightest one and the most colorful one, which is this one. I like hot pink. So then applying it on my face, it would be on my cheeks. It takes kind of a while for me to kind of let the color pop on the screen. And after I've done that, I also want to add more glitter, which is Kiss Kylie liquid eyeshadow, and this one is really glittery, so when you take it out you can see the glitters just on the tip itself, and I want to put it below here. You can literally see the glitter below. It is hard to kind of make sure the glitter stays, as I found out that it runs out pretty fast, but you use this one to kind of just make your eyes pop and have a glitter. Okay, I blended just further below, but it's a bit, but it's technically finished, so I can't show anything else. And for the lipstick I'm going for is Usha's Shiny Like a Star lipstick lip gloss vitamin E. If you hear me saying something else, just know this is a lip gloss and not lipstick. I don't know what I'm hearing, but yeah, this is clearly lip gloss. And I bought this from the Turtle store. The Turtle store in Singapore is like just a store, so it's kind of aka like a drugstore that you can buy this from or online. But basically, it doesn't dry my lips. It's very shiny. This you got the shine already. So this kind of look is good to, kind of do if you want to go for like a party everything is just glitter. I just love glitter, and I would not like start counting glitter. So maybe by being fascinated by it, I'm probably a fairy. And how it gives color, a bit of color to just now my lips, which is naturally kind of grayish looking. And you can see that there's the shine. It is very good. Together with vitamin E, I'm pretty sure it gives your lips looking healthy. Yeah. Let's just do mascara. Apparently it's always like two different kind of tips mascara, but I would just do any tip first because I'm not sure, just one, two, because I'm clueless. But then just do my mascara. Unfortunately, you can't really see that in my mascara, but I'm showing you guys. Because I don't get into like big lashes, but anyway, you can see what I was going for. And I just want to add more color. I think my eyeliner is running out and it's not like of a proper brand, so I just touching up here. Yeah, and also for my cheeks, I want to add another like lighter color, so then it is easy to with my fingers. I feel like my fingers are my best friend because it makes everything like stand out. If I use another kind of brush, it doesn't make anything stand out. I'm gonna put it here because it's like the ecstatic that I saw before. It makes your kind of like blushy, kind of really shy kind of look. Yeah, so this is the look that I would go for if you want to go anywhere. And this is the first look of using my glitter. Then the next one that I'm going to do is a different kind of look. So the next kind of look that I want to use with glitter is also just using the blush colors that I have and then kind of using it with the glitter eyeshadow that I have. So then I'm going for this blush. It's just so I'm gonna use all of these colors for my cheeks first because it kind of faded off just now. My favorite color is actually hot pink, and it is just a really nice color. Like all shades of pink is kind of fascinating to me. And then when I use my fingers to blend out, I kind of just also realize that it does kind of bring the color out. And this is the brightest shade of pink on just one of my nose there. And because I watched a makeup video about freckles, so I think a brown eyeliner is kind of good to just dot your face like you have freckles in like a really just all over your face. So it's like a freckles. And I think I call this like the deer glitter makeup, the second look, because I look like a deer. to me, and it's cute. So then the next what thing I want to do is also to just do my eyeliner again, because it kind of just faded out just now. We have this thing. It's really blank color, so if a brush, it would be good to use it. And I want to kind of make it like have that thing below, and just kind of put the black powder below, because I want to use it as my below base of my eyes. And then use my eyeliner below. Like a lot of eyeliners that I use that I kind of just piled up in my makeup stash, because, well, I kind of got paranoid at one point, like, is this gonna run out? Did I got another one? Then now it's like I'm just using what's left, and it's like how I got so many perfume bottles when I also hardly ever like use them. Like, so I'm using it though, because I also hardly go out, and I'm a loner, honestly. I don't go out with anyone like anymore, and it's only like when I have, gatherings with my only like biological family, or about any gathering in my family, I would go. I don't have friends, and I guess that's how it is for me. I always say that, even though I know people, I just feel like I just spend a lot of my time alone. And then for my above, I would go for the pink, a pink base for my upcoming glittery eyeshadow that I'll be using again. And I know it's like not natural eyeshadow, so it will take time for the color to pop, but this is my style of doing it. It kind of looks the same, but I'm also gonna use the other very bright pink to kind of make it stand out from below, the way kind of similar. And then for the corner of my eyes, I would just use like a golden that I would show you later. I'm gonna use the brightest one, so I'm gonna also use this one and put it at the near my eyeliner, and just make it have some color. So then there's a lighter pink and a darker pink. Still deciding which gold should I use, this or this, but I'm gonna choose always the brightest colors, because I like to make what is on my face very prominent and very popping. I want to use the very light glitter eyeshadow on my both here and here. Make it just pop out. For the last part of this makeup look, I'm going to finish off with Iman of Noble Lip Gloss Glitter Gel. So I'm really happy. Besides liking glitter and how harsh it can be, I have it here in like a very glossy glitter gel, so it doesn't like really dry me out, and I like to use it because I tend to think that my lips are just really dry and that there is like really something that I can put on my lips that will kind of make it less dry. It's like kind of like a sensation though. My lips are like alright to me. I like to have all my lipstick, lip balm in a very glossy way, so I know that it is also hydrating my lips. As you can see, it is glittery and it doesn't do justice here, but I promise you, if you buy this and you talk to someone, that person will notice the glitter that's on your lips, that it's just everywhere, it's all glitter, like how it is here. Yep, you can just see that. So this is the final look that I will present to you, and this is my glasses that I wear. So this is how it would look. So if you want more freckles, you can just use the brown eyeliner to kind of like make it around your face. It is like a trend, I guess, but for me, it is makeup and it was cute to recreate that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that the next kind of videos that I do based on the makeup items that I have, you guys would also like and subscribe to me.